Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to spend about 20 minutes together. I'm going to go through the local membership benefits, and then I'm going to end with the global membership benefits. And the reason why I'm doing that is because not everyone wants to learn about the global, but the globals need to learn about the local because it's part of their membership. So I will pause in between to see if you have any questions. And you can meet with me every month if you want to, like if it's a lot of information. We'll also send out the replay later on today through email, and we'll also add it to the welcome page over at FemCity. So you can always watch it again. I think that's all I was going to say. I think I'm missing something, but let's go ahead and just get started. I'm going to share my screen. Don't laugh. I have a lot of tabs open. I got a lot of stuff going on. So
you're in good company.
Someone was like, oh my gosh, you have like 10,000 unread emails. I was like, yeah, kind of. Let me close my door also because my dog will maybe make some sounds. Okay. So we've been around for 14 years. We're actually celebrating our 14th anniversary this month. And so part of the membership benefits, are a lot for new members. It's overwhelming at times because there's so much they don't even know where to start. So I'm going to come from that perspective also. I'm going to share with you everything. And then at the end, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I would start as a new member, because I think it helps you to kind of just get started versus getting completely overwhelmed and being like, like I thought it was just local events. I didn't realize it had all this other stuff. I know also sometimes people can't believe you get all this, for $15 a month or $150 for the year, but we have priced FemCity on purpose to make it so that's affordable for all women. We do have a lot of rural communities, and we also have a scholarship program. So if you find yourself in a really bad financial situation, or a girlfriend that's going through a rough time with her finances and she can't afford it, we do have a scholarship program that's set up with our nonprofit so that we are there for all women. We want to make sure that every woman has access to FemCity, the community, our business programs, and our local events. So I just want to share that as well. We do have a FemCity girls program as well for girls age 12 to 18. That's completely free as well. That is run through our nonprofit, and we host monthly curriculum for them. We want to help women feel really comfortable about being in business for themselves. So in case in the future they decide to do that, they already have the conversation in their head and they have the support. So this is the FemCity website. You guys know it because you're here. I'm not going to go through these right here because we have very short time together. But if you wanted to learn more about myself or our team, our mission, we also have been featured in a lot of publications: Success Magazine, Entrepreneur, Vogue, Mary Claire, Cosmopolitan. And then we also have a blog. So we do feature a lot of our global members here. A lot of our global members actually feature local members as well. So this is really just interviews or business trends that we write about. Brands we love, no need to go through that. Corporate program, no reason to go through that. DEIB commitment is our commitment to have an ongoing focus on making sure that FemCity is always equitable and inclusive for all women. So if that is something you want to read up on, we have that. And then our store, merch, hats, notebooks, books, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that. Membership, I'm not going to go through that either because you're here. Start a FemCity, I'm not going to really review that because, again, we have limited time. But if you're interested in starting a FemCity community, or a friend who's interested, this is a great place to go. We're launching about 1 city a week. So after the pandemic, it's been a rough road. I'm not going to lie about that. We do events. That's what we're known for. Obviously, during the pandemic, we had to stop from doing that. We were on average doing 200 events a month, which is crazy. Going back to all virtual and now going back into real life, we realize women love to see each other in person. So we are launching like crazy, which is really nice. And it makes me smile and it makes Lynn smile as well. Locations. So if you are a local member and you have not connected to your local community, this is a great place to start. I would definitely reach out to your local president if you have not had a chance to meet her. And I would just say, hey, remember me, I'm new, or maybe I've been a member for years. We have a couple of those. I've been a member for years. I've been in the virtual space, but now I'm ready to get back to real life. I'd love to meet with you and share about my business. She's going to want to know about your business because then she can refer you to other members, and she can also be the catalyst for relationship building and communication and connection. So that's part of our focus as well. So we want to make sure that you get to know other local members. Jen White just joined us last week as an example at FemCity Miami. And we were able to introduce her to a lot of people. And now it's going to just soar and flourish for her. All these women now are going to be obsessed about her and her brand. And then, of course, refer business to them. If you don't show up for a local event, or if you don't have a local event near you, we do have a virtual US and a virtual Canada. And we're starting a virtual international community as well. Definitely get involved with any of those, local or virtual. That will help your business grow. If you're looking to expand your business, you need to show up. So that would be my second tip. My first tip is get to know your local president. Second one is show up for the events. That is the number one way to grow your brand and your business, is to show up. If you are shy, if you get overwhelmed by meeting a lot of people, just focus on one. Just focus on meeting one person, and then kind of like get that yummy, and then you can meet the next person the next time around. So you can do it in baby steps. You don't have to like get to know 30 people. You don't have to be like that. That's not everyone's jam. So just know that that's our intention, is that it's all about relationship building and making friends so that we can help your business grow. So US is on the top, and then the bottom we have our Canadian communities as well. All right, so let's go, the global program, we're going to wait till the end. Let's go into our members portal. So all of this is member protected. You're not going to be able to access any of this unless you're logged in. And you know you're logged in because it'll have right here your account. So you can see, I can see I'm logged in because I can have the option of logging out. If you need to change your business membership, if you want to go ahead and upgrade to the global, or if you need to go ahead and cancel, you can do all of that right here. We are not a gotcha community. We're not into like, we've been around for 14 years. We want women to want to stay. So it's not tricky for you to cancel. If you want to cancel, you just click on this button and it's done. There's no like 5 steps. You need to call 20 people. Like, it's super easy. If you need to change your credit card, we know sometimes you have old credit cards that were stolen. You can change it here as well. And then also, if you want to kind of download to see what your charges have been, and you can send it over to your accountant, your CPA, you can definitely write off FemCity. If you have your own business, I definitely reach out to your local CPA, but memberships, events, retreat, paid programs, all of that should be tax deductible. So definitely take advantage of that. And then you can edit. This is just for your own, like for you, this is not your profile. So this is just for you to be seen. So, all right. So now that I know I'm logged in, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the local events. If you have a local chapter, this is probably the long way of registering for an event, because you have to search through our hundreds and hundreds of events. So this is kind of like the slow way of doing it. So you can go in, let's say you are a Miami member, you can go in and just kind of type in Miami and the event will show up, and then you can register for that. The fastest way is to just go directly to your local webpage. For me, it would be femcitymiami.com. That's going to be the fastest, because femcitymiami.com is all the Miami stuff. If you're in Chicago, it'd be femcitychicago.com. That's going to be the easiest way, but you can always do it this way. You're going to click on the event you want to go to, and you just register. Super easy to do. You just press the button. Our events are members only or trial members only. We do that for a couple of reasons. We do that for security reasons. We want to make sure that you guys are safe. If we have it public, anyone can show up. The other thing is also, we believe that women that invest in themselves by attending a FemCity event will highly invest in you, meaning they're going to hire you or they're going to help refer business to you. So that's why we have it so it's members only. All right, let's go to online classes. So we still do online classes. We started doing online classes in 2009. Google reached out to us. They wanted to teach some classes for our members. We said, yes, absolutely. That did so well. Yelp also reached out to us, 2009, 2010. They wanted to teach classes for our members. We said, absolutely as well. And so we have been in this space for a really long time. We host pretty much every Tuesday. You can find a class. We're going to start now in April teaching more specific classes for business trends. with finances, with personal development, with marketing, business. We have Chat GPT coming up also. So anything that's trending, we will teach the class. We want to make sure you have everything that you need to grow your brand and business. If there's something that you need and you can't find it in our library, because you can search here for social media, money, wealth. If you can't find it, you can always request it. Just request a class and we will find a teacher to teach it for you. So there is that here. Anytime you see a live class, if you can't join us, always know the replay will be here. So amplifying your revenue, how to accomplish your goals, all this is always here for you. And I also would love for you to join me for office hours. You can pick my brain once a month. It's a really nice session. It is not scary at all. You come to the Zoom, you bring your questions, we noodle on it. It's really great, and you get to know other femmes as well. So I would definitely add that to your plate if you're looking for some guidance or some advice with your business. Weekly planner. This is a fun thing that our members recommended and wanted us to do. So you can just print this up if you want to and keep it handy. It tracks your daily wins, which I'm a fan of. Also, we encourage you to have virtual coffee chats with other members. This is a great way for you to also expand your referral network, where you can share about your business, they share about their business, and then you figure out a way to collaborate together. It can just be something like, hey, I own a yoga studio and you're an attorney. So why don't we just follow each other on Instagram or subscribe to each other's YouTube channels, and we can at least support each other that way. So it can be something small like that, or it can be something even bigger like, oh, I have a podcast. I'd love to have you as a guest on my podcast. And it can be also like, hey, I'm going to do this project and I'm looking for a copy editor. You know, I'd love to use you as a copy editor. So it can be a little bit more detailed as well, but we always can help each other out. So this is a great way to go ahead and track that as well. Ebooks, self-explanatory, they're there for you. Worksheets, we do, these are really popular. These are self-guided worksheets. You can download the worksheets and spend time kind of working through issues that you might be having. These are really great. I know the self-love was really popular. The design year 2023 was popular. This one also was well liked as well. And April's is going to be great. April is all about spring cleaning your business and your life. That's a great worksheet as well that's coming up. Programs and retreats, if you want more. Like I know one of you reached out to me about a retreat recently. So we do have retreats. These are also, of course, tax deductible. You want to ask your CPA to make sure. But these are ways to get together with women in a curated kind of space. Portugal is amazing. We've done Italy. We've done, well, Amalfi. We did Tuscany. We did Bali. We did Aruba. We did Mykonos. So every year we do an excursion. There's small groups of women, and they're always really a lot of fun. So there are these here in case you guys are interested in that. I think that is it for, oh, last but not least, this is a great 20 module series. If you are just starting out your business, this is completely free as well. It'll walk you through starting your business step by step. So that is there for you as well. And we're looking at creating more of these as well. I'm doing a money series right now for our local members. That's completely free. And so that will be created into a page like this so that you can watch the modules at your convenience as well if you want to in the future. So I have this month, I'm doing the money series. Next month, we're doing spring cleaning your finances, spring cleaning your business, your house, and then your health, in addition to a membership-based business model. So if you're looking at creating a membership-based business model, I'm going to teach that class as well. So we have that extra classes as well. All right, any questions so far? I know I went really fast, and I'm Cuban, so I speak really fast. I'm trying to slow down. I'm going to start talking about the global program if there are any other questions. Let me see in the chat.
So real quick, you shared that if we were looking for local events, we can just type in the city. I'm in the Boca del Rey. I don't know if I'm just typing it in funny. I'm not getting that page.
So I think that one is FemCity Boca del Rey. Let's see. All right, let me put it in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
And that community is awesome. I love Melanie and the team over there. So I'm going to try to make another event soon, but that's a great community. They've been around for like 12 years. One of our largest and most seasoned communities. All right, so I'm gonna start talking about, I found mine in Des Moines. Fantastic, Bobby Joe. So I love Des Moines too. I don't know if you heard, I was supposed to be there last year. And I decided to leave a day before. I was like, let me just buffer in a day before. And I sat on the plane on the tarmac for like 3 hours texting Aaron. And then they took us off the plane. They were like, oh, now we fixed the plane, but now the plane has no gas and we can't fill it up or something. So they took me off the plane and then they rerouted me to get to Des Moines the next day, but I wouldn't have arrived until the evening. I was so bummed. So I love going to Des Moines. It's also one of my favorite communities.
Well, I just joined last week, so nope, I hadn't heard that, but I hope to meet you someday.
Yeah, it's so great. The last time I was there, I had like 3 hours to kill and I was like, let me just wander around Des Moines. You guys have the most amazing farmers market I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Iowa State Fair. We're known for that.
Okay. Awesome. Like that, I was the envy. I had so much, like I took video of, it was like 3 miles long.
Uh-huh.
Live entertainment every couple feet. I've never seen anything like that. It's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, let me share the global program with you guys then. And if you don't want to know about it, you can totally hop off. I'm not gonna, you can tell we're super like non-aggressive over here. Like, you do whatever. Yeah. All right, so the global program. The global program is not for everyone. The global program is for brands that are looking at expanding beyond their zip code. So if you have one yoga location in Boca del Rey, it may not make sense for you to join our global program. The global program, we have about 200 women in the program. We meet every Wednesday. We do small support circles. We do office hours with Violet as well. We do networking. We do accountability programs. The conversation is just different over there. It's all about growing your brand in multiple cities around the globe. So that's where the difference is. Local memberships are literally just in your backyard. The global one is constantly talking about like how to get yourself in newspapers, magazines, like how do you get yourself in, Mary Claire, how do you get yourself on ABC, Good Morning America? Like the conversation's just different. So it's not that one's better than the other. It's just they're different needs for different people. For the global one, I actually also teach specific classes for our global members based on what they are going through. And a lot of the women that are in that program are content creators as well. So they are often, our panelists or teachers. They teach exclusive classes for FemCity as well, based on their expertise. I will say that we do blog posts. We're starting to do a weekly blog. We feature our global members in there with quotes that are kind of linked to their website. Again, they teach the exclusive classes, so it's just a little bit different over there. The rate is $100 a month. Again, it's tax deductible if you have your own business, ask your CPA, and it's just a different vibe over there. So let me walk through the benefit. Oh gosh, I forgot something huge. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to go through the forum. Totally skipped this. All right, backtrack. Local members. All right, so all of you should have access to our forum. And I cannot believe I skipped over it. And I always leave this to the end, which is why I forgot. The image that you see probably looks different than the one that you will see because I'm an admin. So I have all of the cities are on mine. You shouldn't be seeing all the cities. You should only be seeing your city. But you also have these other groups here. You can see how active these are. So you can say hello, share your wins if you want us to cheer you on. If you want to set up a coffee chat, there are femmes here that are looking for coffee chats. Community, you can post questions like, hey, I'm going to go to this conference in California. Anybody going? Anything that you need, totally post here. You can post your sales, your promos. I will say that the forum is members only. The Facebook group is open to everyone. If you want to target members only, this would be the space. As you're engaging on this, you'll be included in an automated email that goes out to all of our members that are in that space. So if you post in the coffee chat, the members that are in that will get an email. So it's a little bit more effective than the Facebook group. The Facebook group has more action going on because more people are on Facebook than the forum. But I would do both. Marketing wise, I would definitely target both. If you have a local city that you're involved with, I would definitely also post here as well. If you have an event coming up, if you have a promo coming up, if you just want to say like, hey, I'm going to the movies Friday night to go see a movie. Anybody want to go? you can post it there and it will automatically send out an email as well. So I should have totally gone over that. And you can also reach out to your members. So if you're in the Miami space, as an example, you should be able to pull up members, and you can also like reach out to them. So create your profile, spend time in this space, because a lot of our members will spend time looking through here as well. And then link all of your things here as well so that people can follow you. But definitely register for this. Okay. All right, any questions? We have 8 minutes left. Any questions about anything?
Only question that's coming to mind, you shared that you were gonna maybe highlight 3 things that we should probably focus.
So the first one, I would definitely spend time either in the local networking, showing up for events. We also host a Wednesday virtual networking. It is at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I would definitely sign up for that. Let me show you how you can sign up for that. You're going to meet 20 women or more that are in FemCity, and you get 2 minutes to share who you are. So you, in essence, you share who you are, your win, gratitude for another woman, and then an ask. It is probably one of the best ROIs for your brand. The only caveat is that it's with women around the globe. So if you're looking at growing your brand locally, I would definitely spend time in your local events. But it's really nice because you do make friends from other parts of the world. So it's really, really nice to do the Wednesday virtual networking. So I would do, those would be one of the first tip, just attend either a local event or our virtual events. So at least you make friends, and at least you're getting out there and you're finding that support and that love that you need. The second one is I would definitely recommend office hours with me. It's perfect for people that can't afford or don't want to spend, $250, $300 for a coach, for an hour. Spend time over there. You can pick my brain. I've been around for a really long time. I've been featured as a small business expert in MSNBC, CNN, literally every publication. So pick my brain. It's here for you. And the third one is the coffee chat. I think that coffee chats are really powerful. I know right now it's a little bit like overwhelming, like you have a lot of things going on, but I think the coffee chats, like just reaching out and at least having one, will get you like in that mode. And then some of our members dedicate a couple hours a month for just coffee chats. They add it to their calendar, like, the third Thursday of every month or every Thursday, because that's a way for you to really expand your army of people that are going to be pushing out your brand. So those are the areas that I would spend time in. And I don't know why I'm sharing my screen again. I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that. I did it 2 weeks ago and met like 7 new friends. Excellent, Lisa. In the FemCity Boca or in the virtual networking?
It was the virtual global networking. So I met 7 people from all over. Yeah.
I love it. And we have members in Europe. We have members in India. We have members, obviously we have a lot of chapters in Canada. Aruba Chamber of Commerce is now coming on board as a partner. And then we're reading with women from Iran later on this week as well. So we're expanding that. So, again, you're making friends all over the place. And the vibe should always be high also. We have I think we've kicked out 3 women over the last 14 years. So, if someone's grouchy or mean to you, you can send in something. Once we get the 3rd complaint, we will address it. So just to let you know, like it doesn't happen often, but when it does, we're pretty like, we want to make sure that the space is always safe for you. All right, so when you join Global, your back end on the website looks different and has some of the other courses offered. So when you join Global, you get added into the Global space. And on the forum, they have their own section, and you also get added into the Facebook Global page. That's members only. And again, I'm not a fan of Facebook, but I know a lot of our members still are. So we kind of do both. That program, I think the top 3 benefits on that one is meeting with us every Wednesday for sure. I would say the coffee chats with the global members are really powerful because they're either podcast hosts or they're authors or they're coaches. And I think the third one is also just being there in that space. It elevates the way you think. Like I have so many members. We have one in specific that comes to mind, Melissa Tossell, and she shares this publicly, so it's not anything of a secret. She's an interior designer in Canada. And she really just joined FemCity Global because she wanted to be surrounded by that conversation. So, you know, that was her thing. So even just to be inspired to elevate your vision for your business can be very powerful because the conversation's always like geared towards growing it exponentially. So, yeah. And if you do want to join the global, because I know Jen, you were asking, you can join today, but it's going to be on promo in 2 weeks. When it goes on promo, it will prorate it. So if you join today and then the promo comes up, you can move over to the promo and it will prorate whatever you paid. So sometimes people will upgrade to the global and they'll say, wow, I only got charged $12. Like, that's great, right? Or I only got charged, you know, if you're doing an annual, I only got charged, you know, 150, not the 500, which is the promo rate. It's because the system prorates it on your behalf. It benefits you. So there's that as well. And again, anytime you want to cancel FemCity, which we hope you never will, but if you do, you can just easily do it. You don't have to, there's no gotcha. And I didn't realize that until I started trying to cancel some of the memberships that I belong to. And I was like, oh my gosh, it takes like 5 levels of like just cancel. So I understand now why femmes have so much anxiety because they expect it to be like that, but it's just that button. Yeah. And if you want to add Y, you can add Y or not. You just put a period and just move on. So, any other questions? We have like 3 minutes left. The time change has made me a little bit wonky, so I apologize.
You're doing great.
Okay. I was like all over. I was like, oh my gosh, the forum. Oh my gosh, look at this. So it was like total squirrel moments.
It was good. So thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, I will send out the replay and I'm doing this again next month. If you want to join me, I would love that. Anything you need at all, please let us know. Our customer service or member liaison is hello@FemCity. So if you have any questions at all, we're always here for you. We don't work on the weekends. I don't like anyone working on the weekends. I want them to spend time recharging. So if you email us on Friday at like 4:30, don't send us a grouchy email Saturday and then Saturday night and then like be mad at us. We, you know, I just feel like we should have the weekend off. So everyone at FemCity. So just if you email us on Friday at 4, just give us until Monday to respond. So, all right, ladies, welcome to FemCity. I'm so excited that you're here. I can't wait to see your business brands grow and your money in your pocket grow also. Keep in touch. Let me know.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.